Hey everybody, I just want to take a couple minutes. I want to talk about this picture that I have up. So what we see is a picture of an old telephone, an old rotary phone from probably the 40s. And it says, "When the phone was tied with a wire, humans were free." So what exactly does this mean? It means exactly that. As technology has got to where we can take our phones with us, there's been this drive, this expectation, this push to box everybody into just always having their phone and being just a message or a call away, and it's incredibly toxic. I have seen this particular problem, all sorts of jobs. You hear about this all over, especially during the pandemic. There's even countries that have laws that protect workers so they can disconnect from the workplace. And I actually recently got into it with a now former client that for some reason didn't understand that I am not available 24/7, and I pay for my phone, and I answer it when I fucking want to. And the reason for that is I get such a deluge of calls that come through to my phone. There's no reason for me to answer every single call. So I screen everything. I get a lot of scam calls, a lot of unwanted calls is what I'm driving at. And while I do have it set to allow the calls through that are supposed to come through, there's still a lot of people that will call from numbers that I don't have saved for them. But but at any rate, so we talk about this little picture here, and so if you're somebody who for some reason thinks that just because the person you're trying to reach has a cell phone and they should drop everything they're doing just to talk to you because they have the physical ability to, maybe they're fucking busy and you're just an impatient child. Just because they have that phone doesn't mean that you should be reaching out to them whenever, especially if you're an employer, you're a client, you're doing business with somebody. You might have this person's cell phone, but that doesn't mean you call them at 9 o'clock at night unless that's actually when you normally talk with them. And that's those things, or weekends, there has to be boundaries set, especially in the workplace, but but more importantly, more worse, there's the issue of just society as a whole. They're pushing this whole, we've got a phone, we've got it in our pocket, we can shoot messages anytime. And I've been working with some of my clientele and people in general towards texting me more than just calling me, because here's the thing: if somebody sends me a text, it doesn't stop what I'm doing. It doesn't stop, call is really time consuming, and it's very, very bad for multitasking, which has become really essential in a lot of jobs that people do now, especially in the realm of IT, the field that I'm in. Being able to multitask, and as a small business owner of any kind, multitasking is really important. So before you pick up the phone and call somebody, make sure it's not just a text, a text, an email, a chat of some kind. It doesn't have to be a phone call. It's just about respecting other people's times. And if you can't do that, then maybe, just maybe there's a good reason why people don't take your phone calls all the time, or a particular person is not answering your phone because you're abusing that privilege. Not a right, it's a privilege to call somebody else. So anyway, peace out.